This is Sparta!
Toot, toot. Here comes the pain train, sunshine. Pow! Hello. Okay, that was weird. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and tonight, you guys asked for it. There's been a few people asking for a Russian heavy tank, either the 705A or the 277, and honestly, I prefer the 277, so we're back at it, and we are going to have some fun. Now, I'm not going to lie, this match is going to be middle of the road as far as damage goes, but I think it's full of enough excitement that it'll offset it. Hopefully I'm right. Let me know in the comments below if you don't like it. Let me know if you love it. Most of the time you guys just tell me the same thing, which is, I don't care what you put up, just keep putting up videos. So, as much as I appreciate that, it is nice to have some solid feedback occasionally. And of course, this would be the one where I was just frustrated and shaking my camera at the beginning of the map, because it's just, I've had so many bad teams. There's also a new tank coming out, or not new tank coming out, but a new tank coming to the channel in the other video. So if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out after you're done watching this one, of course. Got to watch it all the way through. This one's going to be a good one. I make some good decisions in this one. Very good decisions, actually. Surprisingly good for myself. So I hope you guys are ready. So initially I push into the right, and then I realize these guys are spotted. So I come over to try to shoot at these guys, and I asked the light tank, I was like, hey, I've got shots in the direction those Jags were spotted. Can you spot them again? And he pulls up, and this happens. Wait for it. And as you see, my name starts popping up. I'm like, dude, I had no idea there was a Death Star down to my right. I apologize. Like, I felt so bad, because I'm like, man, can you spot those Jags again, being selfish? And the moment he pulls up, just plow, deleted. So I apologize to you, Mr. Light Tank. I'll take that one. But I'll make up for it. I will avenge you. Wait for it. Hello, Jags. How are you guys doing? We put around right... This is why I like this tank so much. The mobility and the gun handling. This tank is so fun to play. It lacks some armor on the hull, I'm not going to lie. The armor on the hull leaves quite a bit to be... Hello! There we go. Take a little chunk off of him. Just taking what they give us right off the bat. Now, I don't want to sit here too long because they're already... I'm getting that already tingling feeling. Now, this Death Star that just rolled up to my left is going to have a huge play in what me and him are able to do. Or him and I. Depends on who you talk to. Hello, Jag! Wait for it. Bottom of plate shot. Got it. 492. That's what I'm talking about. Just good gun handling. Go where I aim the shot. That's all I ask. I don't ask a lot. Okay, so he's not moving. He just disappeared. Screw it. And of course, that's the one that derps, because he's not there to shoot. So the gun's like, he's definitely in the dirt. And the Death Star just deletes the Jag to the left and leaves the guy that's out in the open. Smart move by him for two reasons. A, he had more hit points, and B, leaves this guy who is wide open, and we get the very edge of his tank and manage to pin, taking him down. Now, right away, I tell my arties, guys, you're being flanked by a 60 TP, get out of there. It's time to move. And so I told the Death Star as well, and we both rolled down on this 60 TP together. And I tell the Conqueror just as I drive by him, I was like, dude, we don't have a whole lot of time. The enemy's right there. Let's just go ahead and push this guy. So I aim the first shot in because he had just fired, and then I go ahead, use the terrain as best I can to stay hull down, and watch him. He's like, nope, there's no way I'm going to pin him. So immediately looks at the Death Star, who's going to do this. Good night. Nice shot, Death Star. And that's exactly what I told him. I was like, nice shot, Death Star. Hope you have a fire extinguisher. And that's when we were noticing that there's a light tank and a T-57 Heavy that is all the way at A4 that just killed one of our... actually killed both of our arties. So we're going to move over there, try to catch these guys off guard. We waited till we broke contact. And, yeah, we're about to roll around the corner on them. And wait for it. Now, we've already made a couple big plays here, but watch what I do here. I'm not worried about the light tank. I'm going to hit the heavy tank. He's an autoloader. That's going to get his attention. He's immediately going to come after me. Now, what is right behind me? The Death Star. He doesn't know the Death Star is right behind me, folks. So I hit him on the way down. I tracked him initially thinking the Death Star was closer. And then he's like, screw it, I'm fixing it, I'm going after this guy. I'm going to get all of his hit points. And then I just back up, I put a round in him, and wait for it, down he goes. Death Star finishing him off. You notice he locked up the brakes real quick when he saw that Death Star, but it was too late. You can't stop in front of a Death Star. I don't care what tank you're in, especially when you only have 500 health left. Now, there's 4 tanks left. We see the light, we see the heavy directly in front of our Conqueror that we left, so we're going back to try to help him out. And I noticed that the E-100 is down to my right, so I'm going to keep pushing straight up to get a good shot on this guy. I'm auto-locking him because I'm close enough. This gun is decent enough to shoot through the side and the back of his tank. But I keep pushing all the way up to the side of the wall here. That way the guys coming from the beach don't have clean shots on me. Now, they're dealing with the Death Star at the moment, or trying to, if they can even see him. So then I'm like, okay, the Badger is the top priority. Get him off the board, E-100's easy. So I'm ready. The Badger's a one-shot kill. I go ahead, I auto-lock him. He hits me. I manage to take it in the track. I use my E-brake, get that gun around, and take him down. And that just leaves the E-100. And let's be real, this is just child's play at this point. As soon as I get loaded, wait for it, down he goes. Taking him down for our 4th kill. And like I said, not the craziest damage game in the world, but a solid game all around, using the mobility and the gun handling of this tank to make the most of it. And the Death Star helped out quite a bit as well. So what do we end up with, guys? 32,000 silver, 3,700 XP, 4,700 damage. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.